Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is C.R.Ash and this is my make it up as you go along modded survival playthrough. Episode 55 I think it is. In the last couple of episodes we've been out in space gathering resources, exploring the moon a little bit. And now we're heading back to the planet base to upgrade some of the facilities and start to think about building a new large block ship to enable us to go out and explore the rest of the solar system that we're in. So we're a little bit way out at the moment, but we're getting there slowly. This cannot be used to jump inside a natural gravity well. Try that. Yes please. They've obviously changed the jump effect in an update recently. There we go. Right. I don't think we'll be able to use the jump drive again, as we are probably going to have to jump into the gravity field, which it won't let us do. Let's see what state the batteries are. Well, they're going to be fully charged soon. And we've got 71% of our hydrogen left, which should be enough to enable us to land safely and have some spare. At least that's what I'm hoping. We're going in quite a steep angle at the moment, and I will... Now we're in the gravity field. So we'll let the ship close and then we'll switch on the hydrogen and try to land on the base at the ice lake. I'm not really sure what the asteroid is doing inside of the gravity well, but that's Space Engineers. Hello, we've got a Reaver 22 kilometers out, closing, no, it's opening the distance. We're entering the gravity well, so I doubt if they will follow us. Heavy frigate. That would have been an interesting one to have a pop at. Anyway, we're inside the gravity well, so I don't expect they're going to follow us. At some stage soon I will start to level off. There's a much bigger ice lake to what I'm going to call south. Oh, which reminds me, there's a new mod we will try out as soon as we are planet side, which means I'm going to have to reload. I'll do that after we've landed though. It's a compass mod. I'll bring it up in a sec. Almost home. Unfortunately it's dark, so it's going to make us a little bit tricky, and I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about the amount of hydrogen. And we're being attacked. being quiet because this is going to be quite tricky landing at night. And we appear to be down. Not quite in the right place, but give me a viewpoint, Space Engineers, please. Where is that? I've got to go back a bit. That's not the view I wanted. Right, we're down. I'm not sure if we're in the right place to connect up. I can't really see in the dark, so I'm going to have to get out and manually inspect it, I think. Yes, I can still fly up. Good. Well, I look basically lined up, it's just that the front of the ship hasn't been set down properly. We're a bit twisted. Let's go and sort that out in a minute. Sorry I was quiet during the landing, I was concentrating then. I wanted to get it right and didn't want to crash the ship into anything. And I can't climb up. Don't know why that is. Right, let's see what that's like. How am I lined up with the welcome centre? I can get on and off, hopefully. Yes, should be okay. I need to line up a bit, but I'm going to wait for the light to be able to do that, I think. Can I reach that from here? I can. Okie dokies. Well, we're back on the ground again. Bit scrappy. Right, it's time to go and sort my tools out, I think. The sun is starting to rise, so I've been into the ship and now we've got a bit of light. I've resettled her. She's only locked on the front landing gear at the moment, but she's connected to the base, so I can go and sort out a lot of this refinery stuff now. And then we get on. I think first job I'm going to do is to reconfigure the solar arrays so they're a little bit more useful. What were you shooting at? Oh, there's wreckage over there. Might have to resettle the ship later on because the back landing gear are off the ground at the moment. The ship is tilted slightly forward. Not the best docking I've ever made, but it's docked. So let's go and sort out some of this equipment, this resources to be transferred around. Okay. Right, so let's have a look at these solar arrays and see what we can do. Right, so I guess the first thing to do is to disassemble these. Bob. Thank you, Bob. Next thing I need to work out is how high is the shield in comparison. Can't really see it now. Is the base shield on? I'm not sure what happened to the base shield. Probably why I can't see it. Field emitter, 850. Now where will I find a field emitter? Field emitter. What else was that I needed? Superconductor conduits, computers, oh my god, radio communications. Right. Just gotta get this back online before we do anything else, I think. I don't know what happened to the original one, oh well that's gone. So computers. What up 1,000 of those. Can't remember how many superconductor conduits we needed. And what else was it? I can't remember, my memory's getting so bad these days. Detector components, gravity generator components, radio communications components. Right, is there something up here I can use to access the command system with? The answer is no, not at the moment. Right, so let's put a control panel up here. I need steel plates. I need computer parts. I need the detector components. Radio components. Detector components. What are those? There they are. Gonna order up another 100 of those. Do I have a speed module on? How am I going to check that? It's all wide open to attack at the moment. And I want to get this up and running before I start to mess around too much with the solar array. Cutter in here. I was going to go out and put that on the wreckage out there, but I think for the time being I'd rather get the shield generator going. Again. It's just computers, gravity generator. Gravity generator components. Now what do they look like? Such a long time since I produced them, can't remember. Something's kicking the shields off. Components. Well, the large station shield emitter has been built, but doesn't seem to want to work, which probably explains why it disappeared in the first place. I suppose I've got the right one, haven't I? Station's shield emitter, shield modulator. Do I have to build one of those? Shield damage enhancer. Shield compact emitter. Shield controller table. Shield controller. Do I have to build one of those? can I build this shield emitter? Shield controller. I need interior plate. Interior plate. Interior. Better produce some more of those then as well. Block on. Right. Is it now working? So obviously it wasn't the update that bored the shield, it was the fact that it's been updated and has extra components. Oh, needs to be a lot wider than that. I think something's wrong with the settings there. Ah, that's better. That's much better. Huge area around the base now though. I could probably reduce that quite a bit. Save power. See what 282 looks like. Oh, looks a bit better. So what does this shield table controller look like? No, I don't want that. I wanted that. I think that's for a ship. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, I was going to start constructing a proper solar. Still got a shield. Cool. a programmable block. Rotors. So 0 is at the top. Question is, can I get away with using the half block? Probably best if I use a full block. Whoops. That's all I got time for this week. I'll see you in the next episode where we will finish off the solar array assembly. But until then, thanks for watching and take care. See you all soon.